On March 20th, we have the astrological new year. We have the sun moving into Aries, it's the equinox, and it's the pagan holiday of Ostara, which is all about rebirth. So every year we begin the zodiac wheel in the sign of Aries, which is all about the self. So who am I when I emerge into this world versus this vast soup of the unknown, the unseen, the ocean of spirituality, which is Pisces. So I think how we individuate is going to be looking a lot different in this new era. And that's because we have a lot of outer planets, including Saturn and Neptune, now also in the sign of Aries. We also have Saturn talking to Pluto over in Aquarius, which is all about the collective. So in its shadow, Aries can represent the ego. So it can be roles and identities that have been assigned to us by the social matrix, by our jobs, by our families. We should do this because XYZ. So instead of thinking ourselves in terms of what other people think about us, I think now we're being asked to think of ourselves more as channels of the collective consciousness. So we're going to be asked to embody some of these larger social and spiritual ideals. And in that way, we're going to be individuating ourselves from everyone else. So we're going to be embodying these collective ideals differently than anyone else would embody them. Now, this is a little bit of a different way to think about the identity, right? Because in the shadow of Aries, you're talking about the toddler. This is mine, it's not yours. In the light element of Aries, and when you have it combined with things like Pluto and Aquarius, it's actually more about what is mine and yours. When you think about these broader spiritual or universal themes, which is like oneness, love, beauty, kindness, these are universal themes that people throughout history have embodied. But when you embody them, it's going to look very different because you're the one doing it, and it's becoming alive and living through you. So think of it like there's a vast ocean, Pisces, right? It's the vast, unseen, spiritual realm of collective consciousness. But when you embody one of these universal themes, you're becoming a wave. So it's very transitory, and it's also part of this broader ocean in a sense, but it's also its own wave, its own beautiful thing that's alive in that moment because of our intention to embody it. So it doesn't necessarily belong to you or anyone else, but it becomes alive through you when you embody it in that moment. And that, I think, is going to be how individuation is going to look, right? Like we've always said, we are all one, we're all together. But that feels very strange to say that when I feel like I am my own individual person and so are you. So there's a tension there that I think is really interesting, and I think embodiment is going to have a lot to do with it. So I would love to hear your thoughts on this.